Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, welcome to our Saturday stream. How y'all doing? My name is rbPlays. I am your humble host on this side of the screen. Thanks so much for joining me this morning. Thanks so much for stopping by. If this is your first time here, then, sit back, relax, grab a beverage, grab a snack, hang out for a little bit, see if you like what we do. If you do like what we do, then you know what to do. And that is hit the follow button, get notified every time we go live, which is every Saturday, except for last Saturday. We'll talk about that. But yeah, how's everybody doing this morning? Glad to see you all. Hopefully you have had a wonderful 2-week hiatus away from rbPlays. Those of you that are in the Discord, you know that that last weekend was a kind of a mixed bag for me. Got good stuff, got bad stuff. And the bad stuff isn't resolved yet, which is unfortunate. We'll talk about that here in a minute. But yeah. So, last weekend, I had the distinct privilege of going to Chattanooga, Tennessee. Beautiful city, Chattanooga. Nestled in the mountains. It's on a river. It's just a gorgeous place, right? And my oldest nephew... Yes. Oldest nephew... got married to his beautiful bride last Sunday. We were at the wedding. Good time was had by all. But you know, it's Chattanooga. It's not Atlanta, and I don't even live in Atlanta. I live past Atlanta, right? So we had to drive. Now, fortunately, the wedding was at 3:00 in the afternoon, and the drive to Chattanooga is only a couple hours. The drive to Chattanooga is only a couple hours, and is my voice desyncing, or does it sound okay? Or does it look okay? Do my lips match the words? There may be some issues here that I'm picking up on. But anyway, you guys tell me. Anyway, it's only a couple hours. It's like 2.5. So me, my wife, our 3 kids, and my youngest's girlfriend. My youngest has a girlfriend. My youngest girlfriend went to the wedding, and it was a good time. We got up there probably about 2 hours before the wedding started. Got to hang out with my brother and my mom and all of the family, including my nephew. I got to hang out in the groom room, as did my two youngest got to hang out in there with us. The bride was very strict, as brides are allowed to be. As brides are allowed to be on their wedding day. They didn't want any men anywhere near where the bridal or the female side of the bridal party was, and that's fine. So my wife and my oldest had to go to the bride side, and then me and my 2 youngest had to go to the groom side. So I didn't even get to spend those 2 hours with my wife, although there was a portion there where we were all able to hang out together, which was nice. Anyhow, the wedding was absolutely beautiful. It was an outdoor wedding. It was slightly overcast, which helped because it was balls hot. At the time of the wedding, it was about 90, and we were outside. If the sun had been out, we would have cooked. But the sun was not out, which is great. And it was a beautiful wedding. Hung out there for weddings. Let's see, we got there at 1 wedding. We left at about 7:30, so we got to stay up there for a good bit of time. But I had to work Monday morning, after the wedding, and so we needed to get back on the road so that we could get home at a decent time so that I could go back to work. Here's where the problem started. Well, before we do that, let's back up a little bit. Remember, I said that I was doing some woodworking in the wood shop for gifts, right? So I made a beautiful white oak cutting board for the bride and groom. Laser engraved their names in it, and the wedding date and all of that. It's beautiful. I've put pictures up on the Discord for those of you that want to see it. Then I also made, because my other nephew that was there, him and his wife got married last year and a half ago. We could not make it up for the wedding because that wedding was back home in Indiana. We couldn't make that. So I made them some gifts. I was going to make them some gifts anyway, and then I figured we would be up there at some point. We would see them at some point, and then this opportunity for the wedding came along, and I was like, oh, cool, we'll all be together. I'll just bring those gifts along with us. So I made them a cutting board. That's my traditional kind of wedding gift. So I made them a cutting board, and then my nephew's wife, my niece-in-law, I guess you would call her, she asked me if I could make them a shelf. So I made them a kind of a rustic, made it out of poplar, rustic 2-shelf, Japanese, Asian-inspired, live edge, wall-hung 2-shelf unit. So it's got 2 runners, and then it's got 2 shelves, and it's pretty decent size. It's like 30 inches wide. The whole thing, including the uprights, is 24 inches tall. And it too was splendid. It was gorgeous. So while we were at the wedding, I gave those to my nephew and my niece-in-law. And I'm not kidding when I tell you that she almost cried in the parking lot when I gave it to him, because she was like, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. And then she had a son prior to meeting my nephew. So she said he loves to help mom cook in the kitchen dinner time. And so she asked for a miniature cutting board for him. So I made him a miniature cutting board, and laser engraved it with a phrase "future chef," and again, loved it. Right, like it was fantastic. So all the stuff, all of the wedding stuff was great. The drive up was uneventful. I did almost run into somebody in Atlanta, but that's Atlanta, right? Because people in Atlanta don't know how to drive, and so I went to change lanes, and so did they at the same exact time. We missed each other, so it was good. But that should have been a precursor. That should have been a precursor to what was yet to befall rbPlays on his epic road adventure to the wedding in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Because on the way home, we had to drop my son's girlfriend off at home. Now she lives about an hour away from us. And so it was not a direct route. It's not directly in between Chattanooga and where we live. So I had to go out of my way. And we are coming down through the mountains of Aurora, Georgia. We're coming down through the mountains of Georgia, and I should have seen this one coming. I did see it coming. A deer decided to cross the road at the exact same time as we were occupying the road. And so we hit a deer. Airbags didn't deploy, which is fantastic. No one was hurt, which is extraordinary. It's fantastic. That's beyond fantastic. But the car suffered a fairly significant amount of mostly cosmetic damage. There's nothing really structural wrong with the car. Nothing really structural wrong with the car. So that was a blessing. But now we're still 2.5 hours away from home, 2 hours away from home. We were probably 45 minutes from my son's girlfriend's house. And then it's another hour-ish from there. So 2 hours plus. And so obviously I call the insurance company, start the process to file a claim with them, call the sheriff's department for the area that we're in, and get a police report, all that. And by the time that's all said and done, so the accident happened at about 9:20 at night. By the time we were able to get moving again, because the vehicle was drivable. So by the time we were able to get back on the road and progress further, it was about 10:30. So we lost an hour plus. 45 minutes to an hour to get to the girlfriend's house, drop her off. And of course, they have to say their goodbyes and all that. And so that took time. We were probably there for a good 30 minutes. Finally get back on the road to come home again at, 11:15 or so. No, it was later than that. No, it was probably about 11:15. Anyway. I know the vehicle's fine, other than cosmetics, because between the girlfriend's house and our house, it is mostly interstates. So I took the van on the interstate. Now I made sure to stay to the right just in case, but we got it up to speed, and I was doing 80 miles an hour on the interstate, and there was no shimmy, there was no flapping in the breeze of any hazards or anything like that, and everything seemed to be fine. So I moved over into the other lanes and started passing people, and we made good time getting home from the girlfriend's house. And again, no issues, right? So after we hit the deer, after we lost all that time, we made pretty decent time getting home after that, which I was impressed by. But we didn't get home until almost 1 o'clock in the morning. 12:30 at least. I remember I have to work Monday morning. So I go to bed, get up the next morning, drive the van to work. And that's when the fun started. Again, the van's fine. I mean, it's wrecked, but it's fine. Get a hold of the company that we're going to use to do the repairs. It's a local place here. They arranged for me to be able to drop it off. I was like, great. Got a hold of a rental company, got a rental car. We got a 2025 Ford Bronco Sport. Not terrible. It's a nice car. I don't know that it's the right car for us because there are 5 of us. Now, we don't all go places at the same time. So it's a good car. But if we were all in the vehicle at the same time, it would be a little crowded, and there would be no road trips with anyone extra, right? So like if we had a car like this, my son's girlfriend would not be able to come along because there would just not be any room for her. But yeah, the rental car is great. I've got it for another week still, and we are on the repair clock. And according to the insurance company, right now, we still have 21 days left in the repair window. Now that's just the repair window. That's the estimated time till repair. But over the course of the week, my insurance company did some things that I'm not real happy about. So, like I said, filed a police report. have the police report. Police report says I'm driving, wife sitting next to me. My oldest and my middle, my oldest is behind my wife, my middle is behind me, and then my youngest and his girlfriend are all the way in the back of the minivan. Police report's very specific about this. And when I filed my report with the insurance company, that is exactly what I told the person on the phone. Just, I'm sitting here, my wife's sitting here, I was driving, blah, blah, blah. On Tuesday? Yes, on Tuesday, I start getting messages from the insurance company about, hey, who was driving? I was. I told you that. Yes, but who was driving? I was. I've told you that twice now, and I told the police department that. Okay, but who was driving? I swear to God, I swear on every piece of holy literature that you can find from whatever religion you support or whatever, they asked me not less than a dozen times who was driving. I was driving. Now, the reason for this is one of our kids has a driver's license, the middle one. But he is exempted from driving our vehicle because I don't want him driving our car because honestly, he needs his own car. He doesn't have a job, so if he wants his own car, he needs a job, right? And like there's things there. So instead of having him automatically, which apparently is a thing here in the state of Georgia, instead of having him automatically listed on my policy and raising our rates, I said, no, I don't want him listed as a driver. I filled out all the forms to have him listed as an exempted driver. And because we have an exempted driver living in the house, the insurance company was raising hell about who was driving the car. I was. Well, you need to prove that. Well, how do you want me to prove that? It was 9:30 at night on a basically deserted county road. The police department report says that I was driving. Well, give us that. Well, I was planning on giving you that anyway as soon as you asked for it. So why are you giving me the runaround on who was driving my car? Just tell me what you need. Hey, we need a copy of your police report. Okay, great. Here it comes. So that was number one. Number two was Wednesday. On Wednesday morning. Hey, good morning, Deether. Voice sync is off on YouTube. Yeah, I was kind of wondering about that. It seems to probably be off everywhere, and I don't know why that would be. But on Wednesday morning, opened up the insurance app. 24, 25 days left in the however many days it was left in the repair window. Great. No updates. Spend the majority of the day doing work. Checked it shortly after lunch, probably 1 o'clock or so. Yeah, there's definitely a lag there. 1 o'clock or so. And I get this, I have this message banner on the app now that says, based on the estimate that has come back from our adjusters, your car is a total loss. Now the estimate came back at $5,300 and some change. I figure the car is worth right around 12. I mean, it's hard to say exactly what it's worth. I know I'm biased because I know all the little nuances and I know what I'm capable of putting up with and all that. But around 12, maybe a little lower, but around 12. In the state of Georgia, there is no percentage value threshold, right? In a lot of states, if the damage exceeds 40% of the car's value or whatever, then the insurance company automatically lists it as a total loss. Georgia doesn't have that. Georgia doesn't have that. So it just gets to the point of what is the insurance company willing to pay? And apparently $5,300 to repair a 2012 Toyota Sienna with 105,000 miles. So 14-year-old vehicle with 105,000 miles. That is phenomenal. You don't find cars like that. When we bought that car in 2021, it had 58,000 miles on it. So it was already 9 years old with 58,000 miles. So I've put roughly 50,000 miles on it in 5 years. We just paid it off this year. You guys might remember that I said, woohoo, we paid off our van back in February. So we just paid it off. It's got $5,300 worth of damage to it. And the insurance company is talking about totaling the car. So naturally, I'm a little pissed. Because it is, like I said, it is mostly cosmetic. The parts, just the parts to fix the van are $1,500. Which means that paint and labor are everything else. Don't fucking paint it. I don't give a shit. Don't paint it. I'll paint it. I can go to any automotive store and I can get the same color white that my van is. I can go to the freaking hardware store and get the same color white that my van is. But anyway, that's not the important part. The important part is this. They weren't going to tell me. I had to message them and say, oh, hey, first off, I tried to call the agent that was representing me in the claim. Didn't answer the phone. Left a message. Never called back. Called again. Didn't answer. Left a message. Didn't call back. Went into the app and left a text message saying, hey, I need you to call me. Text messaged me back. Oh, yeah, we based on the vehicle's value and the amount of damage, we are going to go ahead and write this vehicle off. I've already sent your case over to the department that handles write-offs. Have a nice day. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? You weren't even going to tell me. You were just going to move it along. So if I have an opportunity at the end of this to give a review of the people that I was working with, that person is in for it. But now, mind you, I haven't spoken to anyone at this point. So I come home, I tell my wife, I said, hey, we may have a problem. They want to total the car. She said, and she's like, what? We just paid it off. You know, all the standard reactions. And while we're talking, the phone rings. So I answer it. And it is my new agent. It's my new agent that's representing the insurance company on the write-off. And he said, good afternoon, Mr. Brooks. I'm so-and-so with your insurance company. How you doing today? I said, well, not very good. He said, I understand. But before you get really upset, just listen to me for a second. I said, okay, I'm listening. He said, the previous agent may have jumped the gun a little bit. I said, how so? He said, well, I just got the case. I just got the claim, and I've been looking through the notes, and there is a note in here from our group that's basically they're questioning the estimate. I said, okay. Deether says insurance total work van I had and paid off the $6K note. Then I bought the vehicle back for $100. Was cosmetic damage. Drove it for 10 more years. We're going to talk about that, Deether, because yes, there's yes, we're going to talk about that because I have options here. So the guy said the insurance company is basically questioning the estimate. Like it's a 14-year-old vehicle with 100,000 miles on it. Based on the pictures that you provided and the fact that you were able to drive the vehicle away, like, you know, it is mostly, it appears to mostly be cosmetic damage. And I said, yeah, it is. He said, well, we want to physically go lay eyes on this vehicle. So the way that, I don't know if every insurance company is like this, but the way that mine is they have shops that they use, and in those shops there are adjusters that they have that are approved adjusters. So they work on behalf of the insurance company to make the estimate, right? So they looked the car over, they provided the estimate, $5,300, including a $900 adjuster fee. So you take that away and now you're down to $4,400. I get it. People have to be paid for their time, but this guy's got like 2 hours in. Nobody makes $450 an hour. And $2,600-$800 worth of paint and labor. I get it. People need to be paid for labor, and the highest labor cost on there was like $90 an hour, and I'm okay with that. These are skilled technicians. They're good at what they do. I'm good with them making that money. But the parts are $1,500. It's all bumper covers and fender covers and a headlight assembly and a grill. None of the parts are more than, say, $170 each. There's one bent bracket under the hood, and they're not going to replace it. They're just going to repair it. They're just going to bend it back in place. So they're, you know, like, you see what I'm saying here? Because that's exactly what I would do. Anyhow, the guy says, so just give us some time. We're going to have somebody go out, physically put eyes on this thing. We're going to work with the collision repair place and see if we can come to some kind of terms on what we can do to keep you in this vehicle. And I was like, okay, well, that's appreciated. First off, thank you for calling me, because no one else has. No one else has. But thank you for calling me. Thank you for filling me in on what's going on. I very much appreciate it. And again, if I have an opportunity to share my my opinions on the experience, this guy is going to get really good marks. The other one, not so much. I have a problem with anybody who wants to exclusively do business via text message. So that first agent, that first claims agent, not a fan. This guy's willing to talk, and I'm very appreciative of that. So, I haven't heard anything back yet. That was Wednesday night. He said there is a possibility that we could hear something Thursday, Friday. But when I last talked to him on Friday, he said that he hadn't heard anything back from the physical adjuster from the insurance company yet. So it would probably be, you know, like there might be something that gets added to the account today, or added to the claim today, but there's no, he doesn't work Saturdays, and that's cool, because I don't either. No, we're not going to get a VW up. It's not going to happen, Istrissy. I won't even fit into a VW up, let alone everyone else in my family. So it'll probably be Monday before we hear anything. So I have options, right? If they fix the car, great. That's fantastic. That's what I want. Fix the car. Especially since I spent Friday and Saturday last week fixing the car, right? I changed all the oil filter. I changed the oil filters, the air filters, the cabin air filter. You know, I did all of the things to make put new brake pads on the front. I had already done the backs. I just hadn't had time to do the rear or the fronts yet. So I put new brake pads on. It's a good thing that I did too, because we were doing 50 when that deer jumped out in front of us. And I was able to get the car down to about 20, give or take, when we hit the deer. So, you know, we still hit it at a pretty good smack. And at 20 miles an hour, we were lucky that the airbags did not deploy. How's the deer? Don't know. The deer went flying. The deer was airborne. It was just it wasn't a full grown deer yet. It was an adolescent doe. But it was still a little for the state of Georgia. Georgia doesn't have notoriously big deer. But it was still, you know, it was still had some mass to it, obviously. But the deer went flying. Of course, I was more concentrated on getting the vehicle stopped than where the deer landed. I did see it get airborne and go across the other lane and land off the side of the road. And then when the officer got there to take my report, he went and looked for it and he couldn't find it either. So I think the deer got up and ran off, but it wasn't in the woods. But yeah, the cop went and looked for it. And by the time we got stopped, we were probably, I don't know, got stopped, got off the road. We were probably, I don't know, 50 to 75 yards down the road from where we hit the deer. But yeah, the sheriff's deputy went. Yeah, I know. I know. And I would love for that deer to I would love for that deer to not suffer. I mean, he's just a dumb animal. He didn't know what she didn't know what she was doing. I get it. But yeah, we couldn't find it. Couldn't find it. So, now, options. Obviously, James Stansel never hit a deer, but in high school, hit a neighbor's calf that got out of the field. Oh yeah, cows are. We are animals also. We're humans, but we're still animals. We're still mammals. So yeah, we're dumb. We're dumb too. Yeah, cows are messy. Cows are very messy. For as big as they are, they're not very stout when they're hit by something. They make a mess. So obviously the preferred thing here, I think the preferred thing here is fix the van, right? I can drive that van for at least another 5 years. That van probably will get me to retirement in 8 years. But anyway, that's up to the insurance company. Now, if they write it off, if they total it, there's two things that can happen. They can either pay me out full value, less my deductible, and then pay me a little extra because they're going to scrap the car. You only hit one animal in 27 years. That was a fox. So I've hit two deer. And a rabbit. I've hit 2 deer and a rabbit. Actually, I've hit 2 deer and 2 rabbits, but one of those rabbits was with a lawnmower. That was messy. Not going to get into that right now. Get a deer flute for the car. I've thought about that. But see, here's the thing. Where I live, I don't encounter deer at speed that often. We were in the mountains coming home. Like I'm not usually there. Between here and where I work, it is all developed. I mean, there are some small woods. Like I've got deer in my yard. Scare away dogs and cats too. Yeah. Like I've got deer that wander through my yard, but I'm in my neighborhood, right? I'm in my neighborhood. I'm doing 10 or 15 miles an hour. I can see everything. And so I'm not worried about deer here. There's only one real spot. There's only one spot in my drive to and from work or around town where it's kind of maybe sketchy about deer, but it's also very, very busy. And so the deer, they kind of avoid that area, which is fine, which is great. Anyway. wait. Yeah, the deer are piling up waiting to get revenge on me. If they pay out the van and total it and keep it, then I'll get their value for the van less my deductible plus scrap value, because they will be able to get scrap value back from that and they'll compensate me for that, right? Or if I decide to keep the vehicle and repair it myself, then they will take list value for the vehicle minus a percentage minus my deductible. Well, minus scrap value minus my deductible. And that's what I would get. So let's say that the vehicle is worth 12 grand. If it's worth 12 grand, I'll probably get somewhere around 13,000 if they keep it. Because they're going to raise the value a little bit because of the scrap value, and then they're going to take my deductible away from it. So probably around 13. I'm figuring anywhere from 9,500 to 13,000 is a good number if they're going to buy the vehicle from me. If I decide to keep it and they pay me out for it, then I'm figuring it's probably going to be maybe as low as 5, but as high as 8. So between 5 and 8, 8,500, somewhere in there. But the problem is that if I keep the van, I cannot drive it. The state of Georgia, you are not allowed to drive a vehicle that has been totaled by insurance, because a totaled vehicle cannot be insured, and you cannot drive a vehicle in Georgia without insurance. Just sell the kid. Yeah. I can keep the vehicle. I can make the repairs myself. But then I have to go to a state inspection site, and there isn't one by me. The closest one is Troy, Georgia, which is probably an hour and a half away. Probably. And I can't drive it there. I have to tow it there. And then the state inspector will go through and they'll say whether the vehicle is roadworthy or not. And then they will issue what is called a salvage title. Once I have a salvage title, now I have an actual title for the vehicle, and now the vehicle can be reinsured and I can drive it. That's kind of where I'm at, Estrisi. The hoops that I would have to jump through just to be able to drive the vehicle again is too much. B, I'm not a car guy. Like, I can change the oil, I can change the headlights, I can add windshield washer spit and change the wipers, and I can do basic stuff. And I've done I understand what you let me finish. Let me finish. The hidden damage is already exposed. We know exactly what's wrong with that vehicle. We know what's wrong with this car. But that being said, yes, we do. Yes, we do. They have that car in pieces right now, looking at what it's going to take to make it whole again. But that doesn't change the fact that, don't forget the blinker fluid. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know the frame could be off. Like I said though. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, and you may not have heard it, I drove this car 70 miles at highway speed after the accident. And it handled exactly the same as it did before the accident. Now, that being said, I'm not a car guy. I don't know what I'm looking at. I could get the parts and I could make it look okay, but I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. And to Estrissy's point, you know, what if there is something that I don't see or somebody else doesn't see? So, if they're going to total the vehicle, we're just going to have them keep it. We're going to have them keep it. We'll get paid out at the higher rate. And then get something new. And to that end, like, I'm not in a position where I want to yeah, and so when you're driving a vehicle in an extreme situation like that, like rally cars, yes, those little things become big things very, very quickly. And again, you know, some of you have hit deer before, some of you have not. When you hit a deer, like we felt it when we hit that deer. It was not a big deer, but we felt it. Like it was a pretty good thud. Like nobody got jostled around in the car, but we felt it, you know? So when you hit with enough impact that you can feel something, anything's possible. So if they're going to total the vehicle, fine. I'm not in a position to be buying another car, but they're going to pay me out at the higher rate, which means I have a pretty decent down payment on whatever I get next. And it's probably going to be something used again, because this van was used when I bought it. It's probably going to be something used again. And we'll go from there. So I have started sort of looking. I am not getting a VW up. No, not getting a Volkswagen up. No. Stop it. Why is my voice desynced? Damn it. I need to find it. I need to look into that a little bit. Open the audio mixer, click the gear icon, locate your microphone. Is the sound happening before the video or before the lips move or after? Like, do you hear my voice first or do you see my lips move first? Waiting on Cadillac to come out with a truck. That would be something. Deether says over on the YouTubes. Talking. I am talking. Lips move after. Thank you, Deether. So the voice is first. So that means that I need to add delay. Let's go with 100 milliseconds. All right, let's see here. Nope, that's not right. Options. Advanced audio properties. Yeah, sync offset. Okay, now, how about now? A, B, C, D, E, F. Any difference? Deether says great. It's close. As long as it's close. As long as it's close, that's really all that's important. It's probably... I did do some updates today, early today. So probably just needs a restart. But who wants to restart in the middle of the stream? My palm has been itching like crazy the last few days. Maybe that means I'm about to come into money. I could use money right now. I could use a lot. I need a lot of money, guys. Lots closer, not making me nauseous. It's the deer curse. Yeah, probably. Hey, you know what? Let's play Minecraft. You guys want to play Minecraft? I want to play Minecraft. Gameplay. Oh, look, it's nighttime. Let's make it not nighttime. We have been talking for over an hour about this stupid accident. Let's not talk about this accident anymore. All right, so last couple of streams, and again, sorry that we didn't stream last week, but it is what it is. So last couple of streams, we worked on this. Oh, hello. Wow, we got stuff. We need to get rid of all of this armor and stuff. Not happy with Windows 11? I wasn't super happy with Windows 11 either. One got a server with this pack, huh? Okay. Does that mean you have a server with this pack on it? All right, so we made the mob farm, and the mob farm is going pretty okay. But then also we did this over here. So this takes all of the cobblestone bits, all the cobblestone stuff, and is turning it into all of this grooviness. Oh man, oh dear. Oh boy. Yeah, we need to get this. All right, so yeah, we need to start by getting it so that this chest this chest goes back to something like this. We have all of the, well, not all, but we have several of the ingots here, right? And I think what we need to do is we also need to make it so that these chunks go into a simple compacting drawer and turn the chunks into ores. And then we can and then we can process that stuff as necessary. So we're gonna need how many of these? We're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, Istrissy, you said something last time we were together. Wasn't it like 9? I think it was like 9. Well, first off, here's what we're going to do. In order to get all of the stuff that's not chunks out of there, we can go ahead and we can set that up now. So we need an exporter, an export bus. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm going to put this here. Oh, we need a... what's the name of that card? We need an upgrade. At BBL routers. Speed upgrade, item upgrade. Can I make this? No. Oops. 32. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make this because I can. Somehow. I need netherite scrap. I use the hammer, yeah. This. Okay. All right, that gives me that. And then speed upgrade. I have a speed upgrade, sure. Okay, great. There we go. So now it should start. Yeah. Cool. Where is the zinc ore chunk going? Where is the zinc ore chunk going? Where's the zinc? Yeah, apparently. Oh, wait, no, that was coming in, wasn't it? I bet that was coming in. Yeah, that was coming in. Yeah, those numbers are going up. Emeralds. Why are emeralds not leaving? Because emeralds go to a different place. Okay. So give me you. Okay, that gets us to only the chunks now. All right, so 2, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10. What is this music? It's dumb. It's dumb music. There. All right. So I need 10 of these. So I need 9 more. Simple compacting drawers times 9. Go for it. Oh, all the mods 11, not... Okay, Ether, sorry about that. And also, I'm not getting YouTube chat messages over here. I probably just need a restart. Okay, so there's that. All right. Or chunk. So iron is first. After iron is copper. Never take me alive, copper. After copper comes gold. After gold comes aluminum. Aluminium. Do I not have any? Oh, there's some aluminum. Yay. Aluminum. So that music is actually that. Just surprised to see that all the mods 10 hasn't been updated since April. Okay. I didn't know that. The music's not that. Yeah, that's just... You are annoying. Thank you. There. There. Is that better? All right. right, so after aluminum comes silver. Oh, there's aluminum right there. Aluminum. There's silver. After silver comes lead. Yeah, it does. I'm sorry. Platinum? Platinum. Do I have some platinum? I do not have any platinum. Okay. Nickel. Uranium. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't get, yeah. Yeah. So nickel, uranium, osmium. Tin. Zinc. There. Okay. That's all of the ores. Okay. I think I've got them in the right order. I don't really know. So that's from functional storage. I need a linking thing from functional storage. At functional. Spruce drawer. Isn't it like a connecting drawer? Isn't there like a connecting drawer between the two? Cherry drawers. Spruce drawers. There's isn't. Oh yeah, these drawers don't have to touch each other. I just used the linking tool. Never mind. I was thinking that the drawers had to touch each other, but they don't. All right. Linking tool. Configuration tool. Lock all of these. So they can only go that far. Can I extend the range on this? Ooh, ender drawers. No. Wife and I have doing Uber Eats for about a week now. Bring home about $100 a day. You can extend the range. How do I extend the range? Aha, there's a range upgrade. Okay, let's fix that. Let's see here. Puller. Iron downgrade, max storage upgrade, void upgrade, redstone upgrade. There's no range upgrade, is there? Collector upgrade, ender drawer. I don't see it, Estrissy. So that's a copper upgrade. That's gold upgrade. Diamond, netherite, iron downgrade, max storage upgrade, simple compacting drawer, framed compacting drawer. I am reading. I am reading. What are you talking about? Read it all. I am reading it all. Yeah, what do you mean, no, I'm not? I am reading literally all of the words. These all increase the storage size of a drawer. This downgrades it by 1. Look at the diamond upgrade. Oh. Fine. Oh, I don't have enough diamonds. I do have enough diamonds. I'm sure of it. I'm sure I have enough diamonds. Well, let's just do one of these for now. Let's do 2 of them for now. Yeah, that'll work. We figured it out. You figured it out. You figured it out. Read YouTube chat. I'm reading YouTube chat. Ender drawers, copper upgrades. Will the copper upgrade do it too? It increases the radius by 2. I need it bigger, so yeah. And thank you, Diamond Anvil. You guys on YouTube, be patient with me. I am so sorry. My chat integration is not working again today. So the YouTube chat is not coming in like it's supposed to. Linking tool? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's... Dude, that covers the whole freaking base. So I think we're good now. I think we're good. Covers the whole base. Like, how far does that go? How big is this freaking box? I don't know. Anyway, oh, we have a dark spot down here. Why do we have a dark spot down here? Okay, we're good now. The copper one might have been enough to get where we wanted to get to, but also, I don't know, maybe. These are functional storage. These need to go somewhere else, I think. Yes, I know, Istrisi, I know. You guys, I know. Rule number 1 as a streamer, listen to chat. Listen to chat. Chat knows. Rule number 2, never do updates the day of a stream. You'd think I'd know that by now. All right, so now if I go back over here, there shouldn't be anything in this chest, yeah? Boom. Diamond upgrade looks almost infinite. I mean, it does look like it goes a long freaking way, yeah? Rule number 3, never trust chat. Always listen, never trust. Let's not talk about our school system. I don't approve. All right, now we got to do something with this. We need another. I guess I'll make 2 of these. Oh, we also need. So we need 2 more netherite upgrades. So 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. So we need 2 of those. What? Oh, I need. Okay. Never trust a big chair. Okay. All right, that takes care of those. And then we also need speed upgrade. Where's the speed upgrades? I need 2 more pieces of... Not a big chair, just an old one in the corner? Yeah. That's relative. I need to get it to the point where we're processing soul sand and getting stuff out of that too, you know? That's an important thing. I need one. Oh, crap, I need 1 more of those. All right, where is what stuff is in this one? That's gonna go. Okay, so it needs to go here first. And then let's see what's left. Diamond Anvil has reached a 7-stream streak. I think it's different. I think that number's wrong. I think it's more than that. But anyway, cheers, Diamond. Thanks for sticking around, man. Thanks for being here. How's YouTube doing? You guys doing okay over there? I certainly hope so. Certus quartz.
And keep breathing.
Oh, it is time
really
to stretch. We shall stretch.
And back to center.
Oh, that's right. He was... Well, we were all gone. We were all gone last week. Anyway. Oh. That's much better. That is much, much, much better. Okay. Where does... Oh, crap. Where does all of that go? Flint. Yeah, we need to set it up for this one. All right, so we just need uranite, fluorite, and black quartz. All right, let's see where this stuff can go now. Nice. Okay, so now we just got sulfur, salt. Zirconium gems. Green and dark. Light. Red. Okay. This one should be good. Just got a couple of things here that we need to figure out where we're going to put. I think, so does this turn into any kind of compressed item or anything? Or can that just go into a regular old storage drawer? I feel like that one can probably go into a storage drawer. Yeah. Same thing with this. Okay. And same thing with this. Now that does compress. That does not. Okay, so one of those does compress, the other one does not.
Pull the lever, Gronk.
We have to go pull the lever. Where's my lever? Oh boy. Yep, I remember. Yeah, okay. Yay! We made it. We made it. Apparently we just fall through the world. Hydrate. I gotta hydrate too? No, there's no hydrate. There's no hydrate yet.
And that's
Now
what
there's
I
a
call high-quality H2O.
Now there's a hydrate. Cheers, everybody. That is high quality H2O right there. Baba Boucher. He nailed it. Estrisi wanted me to do a bucket clutch on that, and then I remembered that I've got pretty good gear. It's decent anyway. Oh, hydrate. Mark is complete. Nice. Okay. Let's see. We need to make one of these and a couple of singles. So I need one of these. Nope. And two of those. Nice. RB, chat's talking to you. What? Good morning, lady cat. Hope you are well. Linking tool. Yes, please. Linking tool. Nice. Close to getting me a new game. What new game are we gonna get? What new game are we gonna get, huh? All right, so now these don't do. I'm pretty sure these didn't do any kind of. I'm pretty sure those don't just compress, right? How to play Minecraft and read chat. You know that is a frivolous endeavor. You know that is never going to happen. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Need 6. 6. 6 storage drawers. Yes, please. Four, 5, 6. I mean, why would you want to waste your money on a game like that you know is never, you know? Send a brute out to me in real life? That sounds mean. Sounds mean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I not have any food in my backpack? I do not have any food in my backpack. I know, make real food, I know. Oh, criminy. There. I mean, I haven't starved yet. I haven't starved yet. All right, let's see where we're at now. That's empty. That's empty. That's empty. Perfect. Okay. Now, I think the next thing that we need to do yeah, I don't have a lot of hearts. But I have regeneration, all that good stuff. So, I mean, I'm good. I'm good. Resistance, regen, haste 2. Honestly, I should put another beacon up there, yeah? Yeah, I should put another beacon up here. Can I get another beacon? Need another star, which I have. I can make a beacon. What did I need that nether star for? I needed a nether star for something, and I don't remember what it was. Aerial interface. I'm going to make a beacon. Give us saturation. Then we'll never be hungry. We will never be hungry after that. I need glass. Why do I not have any glass? Why do I not have any glass? Where's our sand at? Where's our sand at? It's right here. Yep, we were out of glass. Just make more heart containers. How do you make more hearts? Turns into a heart amulet. This thing. This is what I want to make, right? Is this the thing that I want to make right here? The heart canister? Oh, yeah, I can... Oh, yeah. And the amulet that it goes in, that's this thing. Okay. We're going to do this. Because we can. Don't make the belt in that mod. I don't think I even need the belt, do I? Oh, the belt will make you auto step? Oh, yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. All right, let's see. We want... get saturation, speed, haste, jump boost, resistance, strength. Isn't there one for saturation? I mean, I guess we don't really need saturation if we have regen. I guess we'll do... There's never been one for saturation? Man, I thought there was. We'll do resistance. Resistance 2. Might as well. And then we'll do that heart canister thing. How do I only have 4 of these? I only have 4 of those. I swear I should have more of those. Oh, I bet I have more out here. Yeah, I got 175 out here. We'll take a stack of those. Wait, how many? Wait, hold on. Zombie heads. Man, this thing's full. This thing's full. So's that. There we go. Now we got a whole stack of those. All right, so to make the amulet, well, wait, make a blue heart, make a green heart, make a yellow heart. I should probably do the green heart, shouldn't I? I can't really do that. I can't do the melted hearts. I don't have any of them. Make 10 red first. I mean, I have... Oh, wait. Yeah. I mean, I have 10...
high-quality duo.
I have 10 red hearts, so I don't have to make those. Cheers. All right, so over on YouTube, they're talking about Techopolis 3, which is awesome. I mean, I've never played it, but nice. All right, so I have those, and then I need to make this. Wait, do I want this or do I want this? That's a health patch. I want this. I need to make a relic apple. Should be able to make those. Yeah. Make 10 red cans. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Wither bones. There's that. I think I've got wither bones out here. Wither bones. Yeah. I got wither bones. All right, so now I should be able to make that. All right, so that's 10 of those. And then heart amulet. Okay, wait. So hold on. You said not to make the belt. But that's what I needed these for. Yeah, I'm stopping. I'm waiting for further instructions. Make the amulet. What amulet? This one? The heart amulet. Okay, so there's the heart amulet. Made. Okay, made. And that goes right there. Nope. Yep. Oh, open it. Aha! Look at that. Aha! Now I can put it on. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. 10 max in all colors. Okay. Good to know. How do I get these? How do I get these? How do I get a melted red heart? How do you get the melted hearts? Cooling them? How do you cool them? Yeah, I kind of like this. That is unfortunate. I know what to do. I know what to do. So now I can put this right there. Do that, do that, do that. Cool. Cool. That's fixed. Oh, you put them in a furnace? So how do I get yellow hearts then? Like I know how to get, I know I can get melted red hearts. I don't have any yellow hearts though. Where do the yellow hearts come from? Uses. So yeah. You make them? Okay. Smithing table. Oh. Put them in an energizer. Okay. Oh, I have a yellow heart. Oh. I don't like it when you yell at me. It's not very nice. All right, we can put that away. Okay. All right, that takes care of all of this. This is all taken care of now. We're good. There's nothing backed up there. Nothing backed up there. Oh, there's still stuff backed up in here. Dark Zyclorin gems. But, oh, wait a minute. I got a place for those, don't I?
And keep breathing. Really stretch. And back to center.
Yeah. Oh, it's full. Ha! We need upgrades. Stretch. Oh. Yeah, that's good stuff right there. So we need upgrades for all of these. get... Nope, I don't have enough diamonds for that. How many diamonds do I have? I have 19 diamonds. Some could not be... That was weird. It said I had 9 diamonds, and now it says I have 2 diamonds. And now it says I have 1 diamond. What the heck? What is going on here? I'm so confused right now. What in the world is going on here? Weird. That was weird, right? Read YouTube chat. Okay. Over on YouTube, we're still talking about Technopolis. Talking about batchers. Batchers will hold and filter up to 9 stacks to be pushed when a full amount of desired items are present. Okay. Filter, hold individual slots. So that's kind of like an auto crafter in Minecraft, yeah? The batcher is? Closest thing that you know of from other mods is the Ender IO Impulse Hopper. Okay. Nice. Yes, I need to I need to be on top of the YouTube chat because I don't want you guys to feel like you're not being paid attention to, because you are. I appreciate you guys so much. And yes, Estrissy, I am absolutely missing diamonds right now. How do I get diamonds? We can get diamonds from, we're already getting it from gravel. Is there another way to get it? Nope, it's just gravel. Okay. So really it's just a matter of waiting for this to yeah. Upgrade slots. We could do this faster. Yeah, I need an upgrade slot for that. I'm missing 1 diamond. Need 1 more diamond. Need 1 more diamond. Okay, now we should be able to make one. I don't know where they were going. It was weird, though. We're at 9 diamonds now, so we can make a diamond upgrade. Next, start, go. This will speed this one up at least a little bit. Yeah. Does this one have an upgrade in it? No. This one should, yes. This one does not. So, okay, I see what we got going on here. I'm going to take 2 out of this one, and I'm going to put 1 in this one, and 1 in this one. That will speed all of these up. You know what? I still need diamond hose though. I still need diamond hose. He's not invisible. He's only invisible when he resubscribes. And yes, we are using them to make upgrades. I am... Osmium hose? Yeah, I could do osmium hose. Do I need any hose right now? Let's see if I need any hose right now. Ooh. Ooh. What are you? Blue crystals. Okay, good. Anyway. Yes, I need hose right here. So let's make some osmium hose. Oop. Okay. I do want to get into unbreakable ones, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. Well, we're almost full on slime seeds now. Slime tools? Oh, silent tools. I thought you were saying slime tools. I was like, what? Yeah. Best thing I can do is auto craft the yellow hearts. But here's the thing. How do I get this? Oh, so 9 of those gives... Okay. Cool. I see. Okay. I gotcha. 9 melted red make a yellow. I gotcha. Okay. Well, with that being said, then. What else? Oh, there's so many other things that I need. There's so many other things that I need. We're doing good here. This makes me happy. Yep, that makes me happy. Somewhere we need to sift soul sand. Because we need to get all of this stuff. But that's just a one stage thing, so I can do that. I can do that right here, can't I? Yes, I can. Am I doing that right now? No, because I don't have... Oh, wait. So what if I... Ender Dragon drops blue hearts, Withers drop yellow. Okay. Well, if I've killed Withers, then why don't I have any yellow hearts? I have a yellow heart that I got as a reward. That was unfortunate. That stuff all needs to get sent somewhere, which it can be. Percent chance of drop. Okay, that's fair. At PPL. Out loud, I don't even know where I'm going. Oh, you already have a thing on you. I need diamond upgrades. Yep, I need diamond upgrades, and I don't think I can make them yet. I couldn't take it home. We couldn't find it, and also there was no room for it. We're not gonna do that. There was no room for it. I would not be lost in the woods. I can find my way in the woods. I have done it before. I was a Boy Scout. I was a leader in Boy Scouts. There's always room for deer meat. One could have walked home. No. Mrs. RB would not have allowed that to happen. There was no way that that deer was getting into our vehicle. All right, let's get... That seems to be the one that we have the most of, so let's do that one first. Salt. Rope and duct tape. Yeah, sure. Roof of the car? No. Also, it was balls hot outside. It wouldn't have lasted. There's no way that that meat would have lasted until we got home. Strap it to the hood of the car, hold the damage together. Yeah. Salt. Nah, it wouldn't have made it home. Even other people that I know who do that stuff all the time were like, no, you should. That was not going to be a good idea. The looks that I would have gotten, yes, also true. Air cooled, sure. All right, salt. Do I have it? Yeah, I've got a salt one. Too many things in my inventory. You. Too many things in my inventory. You. Amethyst shard? Why do I have an amethyst shard? Why do I have an amethyst shard? Video could have blown up on TikTok? Yeah, that's probably true. %, on amethyst shards? I don't know why those didn't go in there. Whatever. Good exposure for the woodworking channel? How would that have been good exposure for the woodworking channel? Hey everybody, I hit a deer. Here it is. How to make a deer coffin after we've been eating it? No, that's not a good video. That's not a good video. All exposure is good exposure. There is no bad advertising. That's fair. That is 100% fair. Dark Zyclorin gems. I feel like I have a place for those already, and those are here, aren't they? No? No, those are here. Those are the dark ones. I guess the dark one is... I guess the dark ones are just full, yeah? Yeah, they're full. I see. Yep, the drawer's full. Okay. Well, let's make it not full. We're starting to get diamonds a lot faster now, which is good. That's very good. All right, so the dark crystals. There we go. So that should be this one full now. Well, filling. Void upgrades, maybe. Yeah, we might get to a point where we're gonna want to put some void upgrades on some of this stuff. Maybe. Powered sieves, levers, diamond upgrades. Okay. Yeah. Flux hammer, flux sieve. I want to try to get...
Pull the lever, Gronk. Roll lever!
Pull the lever. Yes, you did hear me say lever. Cheers. All right, so now I want to get to a point where we can sift soul sand. And the way that we're going to do that I feel like with create. Damn it. I feel like 100% with create. Oh, crying out loud. If we do it with create, we won't be able to do this today. No, not that. I want to do recipes. We could do it with that. Maybe. Fan behind Soulfire. So how do I get Soulfire? Create is the best way. So it's going to have to be this. It's going to have to be this. Well, I guess I know what we're doing next time. I guess I know what we're doing next go around. I think we're gonna work on create next time, you guys. You guys aren't gonna let me not do this. So you don't see this, but on my desktop, on my streaming PC desktop. Uh-oh, where'd they go? There they are. Stream to do. Next time it's a 5-minute show. No, it's not a 5-minute build. Not when you don't have anything from create. I got to start from scratch. I have nothing. Create. Use create to make Soul sand. Let me show you what I've just done here. Desktop LG. Here we go. I have notes on here. I have notes. I've got stuff for my PC. I've got stuff for the stream. I've got stuff for my office. Here, look at this. Move desk. I'm going to move my desk. I told you guys that already once. I can read it. I wrote it. I wrote it. So yeah, I can read it. What else do I need to do? And don't say get good. I mean, I would like to get good, maybe. How long before the switch back to Windows? Never. Well, I just said that out loud. I'm not... I'll tell you what. Since we're on that subject, right? One of the things that I was so concerned about was modeling, like 3D modeling. I'm getting pretty proficient at FreeCAD. Yeah, it's only Minecraft things that I can't read. That's it. But yeah, I'm getting pretty proficient at FreeCAD. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Use sticky notes for games too. See? See. Let's go back here. So this is something that I've been playing with. The table saw out in the shop. The insert that came with the table saw was like a cast insert, so metal cast insert. And I don't know if the guy had a kickback on it or whatever, but the insert is kind of busted. And so I made one. I just made one out of some plywood to get me by. I want to make it out of hardwood though. And so I have modeled a new table saw insert. I still need to do the pocketing on the back, but mounting holes, grub screw holes, thumb hole for pulling the insert out. I'll make it out of, like milled down either maple or walnut. Walnut would look, yeah, like I'm getting the hang of it, and check this out. Check this out. So turn that off and turn this on. Oh gosh. That's set up for CNC routing. I have it processed. I have it set up to do a CNC job. So I have to take it to the cam workbench and tell it that I want to do the thing, right? Wait a minute. I want to go to, oh gosh, no. Go to, oh, that is the right one. Yeah. Check this out. Speed it up just a little bit. Look at that. Look at that. Excuse me. Now it's going to do the counter bores on the 3 holes, and then it's going to do the thumb hole. Look at that. Look at that. Would you just look at it? Like I'm getting okay at this. I could already do this in Fusion. You're staying with Windows because you know something. What do you know that would make you stay with Windows? What do you know that would make you stay with Windows? Something about servers and gaming. Okay. That doesn't help me. What about servers and gaming? The process is, so they're both parametric modeling softwares, Fusion 360 and FreeCAD. They're both and SolidWorks and then Onshape. Those are the four big ones. So they're all parametric modeling programs. The only thing I don't like about FreeCAD so far is you create the sketch, you extrude the sketch to make your solid. In Fusion, I can put another sketch on top of that has all of those holes that you saw. So there are 3 screw holes that mount the insert to the tabletop. There are 4 smaller grub screw holes that you can use to level the throat plate up with the tabletop, and then there's the thumb hole for the finger hole for removing the insert from the table saw if you need to change it out or change the blade or whatever. In Fusion, I can put all of those holes on the same sketch on the top of that solid and extrude and then process them separately. In FreeCAD, I have to make 3 different sketches. One for the holes, for the mounting holes, one for the grub screw holes, and then another one for that finger hole. So you're staying with Windows because you don't know enough to use Linux. See, that's a valid reason. Something about banning games. What games are they going to ban? What are you talking about? So in Fusion, that process is easier. In FreeCAD, it's doable, but it's more steps. And that was the biggest thing that I was having trouble with. If you want, you can't. Well, in this version of FreeCAD, I've heard that it's coming, but in this version of FreeCAD, you have to perform the same process to all of the things in a sketch. So if you want a 1/4-inch hole to go through a model, all of the 1/4-inch holes on the sketch have to go through the model. Windows owns part of the part of many games now. Yes. Ban for a game don't approve platform. Well, screw them. I just won't play. Gaming is something that I enjoy to a point. And if that means that I won't be able to play Minecraft anymore, fuck them. Fuck them. I know that I'm a little fish in a big sea, but I don't care. It's a Windows USA problem. Great. I just won't play anymore. I refuse to... Minecraft is Java, yes. Yes, my Minecraft is Java. Yes, the one that I have is owned. Yes, the one that I have is Java. And I mean, let's be honest. VPN to the EU and then they can't ban it. That's great. That's great. This is another example of why Microsoft has gotten too fucking big. This is another perfect example of why Minecraft has gotten too big. Or not Minecraft, Microsoft. I don't know anything about this. This is the first that I've heard of it. It could have been done with the Create Soul Sand setup by now. No, I don't think so. Because I have to go through the whole process of creating a way to create force in Create first. Like we don't even have any kind of create energy manufacturing. It's a law problem. Aren't all things a law problem in the end? Oh, there should be a law. Or, oh, why is there this law? Or, oh, hey, I'm a lawyer and I know what's best. No, you don't. And the Minecraft ban system is an AI one right now. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. I know that the enforcement arm for like all of the Realms servers and all that, I know that that's AI. And if it just, yeah, we will probably do a water wheel because that probably fits. Well, yeah, that probably fits best for what we're trying to do here, probably. Yeah, I think we will do a water wheel. As a matter of fact, I'm going to add that to the note. You using a water wheel. Okay, cool. Windmill as an engine. I do windmills all the time. I think I want to. So it looks like you're flying. Yeah. Maybe. Bless me again. Wow. Did you know that it is illegal to fish on the back of a giraffe on your second floor patio in Oregon? Technically, in the state of Georgia, it is illegal to live with someone that you are not married to. That you're not related to or married to. It's illegal to shoot a whale from a moving. It's illegal to do a lot of things in LA, but they still do it. But yeah, here in Georgia, it's illegal to live with someone that you are not related to or married to. They never enforce it because, you know, roommates, shared expenses and such. But yeah, it's called commingled habitation. And when last I looked at it, it was at the very least severely frowned upon in the state of Georgia. Georgia. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway. Oh. All right. I think that's enough for today. It's about time to stop anyway. I don't know that we finished up. According to the title, we were supposed to finish up things. I don't know that we finished anything, but here we are. So, but I think that's going to do it for today because RB is getting hungry. I also have to go to the bathroom. I need to check on Mrs. RB. I need to check and see if there's been any updates on my... I can do that right now. See if there's any updates on my claim. No, there's not. I need to call the rental car company and tell them I'm going to probably have to extend my rental car. I got it until this coming Friday. And my car's not going to be done until vehicle seizure for crazy driving. Yep. Confiscate, auction off a driver. DNR, the Department of Natural Resources, can confiscate everything that you own if you're caught fishing or hunting without a license. It's a bunch of stuff. But that being said, Microsoft, come at me, bro. Police can do it roadside, sure. I mean, if DNR catches you hunting or fishing without a license, you're going to be walking home because they're going to confiscate your truck, your boat, whatever you have. They're going to confiscate it on the spot, and then they're going to write you a citation also. So, anyway, everybody, thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I know that I certainly enjoyed bringing it to you. If you like the stream, you know what to do. Hit the follow button, get notified every time we go live, which is every Saturday, except for last Saturday because of wedding. But every Saturday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. We'll come back next Saturday. We'll do this again. You are all invited. But until then, be good. As Skizzleman would say, be good to each other. Go out and do something nice. No, it wasn't Saturday that I hit the deer. It was Sunday. Go out, be good, be nice to each other. Do something nice for somebody else. Have a great week. We will see you next Saturday. But until then, you are all invited to come back. But until then, get off my lawn. Bye, everybody. Have a great week. See ya.